Retro Rewind Gamer. Here we are in episode 1. We are doing the game that you guys voted on, Final Fantasy Tactics. This was what beat out Final Fantasy X Remastered by about 4 votes. Let's do this. A warrior takes sword in hand, clasping a gem to his heart, engraving vanishing memories into the sword. He places finely honed skills into the stone. Spoken from the sword, handed down from the stone. Now the story can be told. Square presents the Zodiac Brave story, which is Final Fantasy Tactics. And as I said, this was the game that you guys chose in the poll on Facebook and Twitter and Reddit. I'm going to try to give you as much of the content as I can, so there's going to be another cutscene after this with more dialogue. For those of you who haven't played this or haven't played it in a while, I'm going to try to give you as much as I can, as here we go now into the new stuff. The kingdom of Ivalice, forever guarded by the twin-headed lions and by the sun that shines upon them. A year after the defeat of the 50-Year War, the king had died from a terminal illness earlier, and the prince who succeeded him was only 2 years old. This meant his guardian would actually reign in his stead as king. The queen's elder brother, Lard, was designated as guardian, but, and there's always a but, fearing an oppressive reign from the queen, the parliament ousted the potential prince, appointing instead the king's cousin, Prince Goltana, as the guardian. Prince Goltana and Prince Lard are both respected generals who proved themselves in the 50-Year War. Prince Goltana had the support of the powerful nobles, but, and there's that but again, disenfranchised nobles and knights clearly supported King Prince Lard. The black lion symbolizes Prince Goltana and the white lion symbolizes Prince Lard. This is the beginning of what will later be known as the Lion War. So that will take us back into this, where we can then go to the main screen and do new game. And there's going to be a little bit more reading before we get into this. I am Alazam, a scholar of ancient Ivalice history. Have you ever heard of the Lion War? It divided Ivalice in two over who would be the successor to the throne. It ended with the appearance of a young hero named Delita. Everybody living here knows this hero's tale. But we also know that what we see with our eyes alone isn't necessarily the truth. Here's a young man. He is the youngest son of the noble Beowulf, Pillars of Knighthood. There's no record of his playing an active part in history, but, and there's that but again, according to the DeRay report, released last year, concealed for many years by the church, this unknown man is the true hero. The church claims he was a blasphemer and anarchist, the root of all evil. But is this the truth? Won't you join me on a journey for the truth? So now it's going to ask me to put in my name and my birthday. For those of you who couldn't guess the gaming name from the intro, as we wait for it to come up, we'll see what it is. We're going to get rid of Ramza and put in... I usually don't change names in the games. They used to let you do that in the classics, which was kind of cool, but there we go. Like I said, you couldn't tell from the summons. That's where it is. We're going to go with the default January 1st. And now we get into the opening cinematics. A little bit about what this channel is going to be is I want to involve you as much as possible. As I said, you guys picked this game. It beat out Final Fantasy X Remastered by 4 votes and Devil Summoner game by 4 votes. So it was pretty close. What we're going to do as we get closer to the end of this, I'll put up another poll on YouTube and throughout social media to figure out what's going to be the game that we do for Series 2. There is a question, though, that I would like to get your opinion on. I mean, this is a Final Fantasy game, but it being a tactics, which none of the other games were. No number on this one. Is this a game that you think could have stood on its own? Or did Square try to cash in and make it bit bigger than it was using the Final Fantasy name? Like I said, could it have stood alone and had the impact that it did have without using the Final Fantasy name? I would love to see your comments, your opinions. Put them down below. Also, I mean, there is a little bit of a connection. This came out right after Final Fantasy VII. There is Eris who sells her flowers. You can recruit Cloud much later in the game, but when you get him, he's level 1, and the rest of your characters are already in the 50s or 60s, and the only way that you can level him up is to basically have him attack your own characters. So when I played this a long time ago, when this came out in about 97, 98, and beat it, I did recruit Cloud, which we will do here, but I didn't level him up to see what he could do. Another thing for you to let me know in your comments and opinions is we are going to recruit Cloud, but do you want me to level him up and see what he can do, or just recruit him and leave him? So again, leave your comments on that below. Also, this game is going to require some power leveling after a while. If you want to see me do that power leveling online, and see how I mess around with the job classes a bit, because that's a whole another aspect in itself. Again, let me know in the comments. The level up battles can be tougher than the story battles because those enemies get stronger as you do. So here we are. We're in the beginning. We're in mission 1, this is actually the prologue, which takes up place in Arbonne Monastery. We're going to try to get through the prologue in mission 1. So it's going to be 4 battles, depending on how long some of these battles take. This one usually isn't very long. There's just the opening cutscene with the dialogue and sort of setting things up for you, so you can kind of get an idea as to where things are. The princess is praying. She says, "God help us sinful children of Ivalice." And the female knight says, "Princess Avelia, let's go." Just a moment, Agrias. The guards have already arrived. Princess, don't give Agrias trouble. Please hurry. What's going on? It's been nearly an hour. Don't be rude to the princess, Scathgarian. Is this going to be alright, Agrias? This is an urgent issue for us. So there are rude knaves even among the Hokuton? I'm being more than kind to the guard captains here. Besides, we're mercenaries hired by the Hokuton. I'm not obliged to show respect to you. What? How dare you? Enough. Let's go. Go with God. You too, Simon. And uh-oh. Lady Agrias, the enemy. Princess Goltana's men. What one must do to make money. What, Anima, you have a problem too? I'm no longer a knight, just a mercenary like you. That's right. Well then, let's go. Oh god. So now we get into the prologue battle here. This is one that you cannot lose because all of the characters on your side are extremely strong. You only control your main character. The computer controls the rest. The Crest of the Black Lion. What's wrong with Prince Goltana? He's such an idiot. Does he want to start a war? Knave, there's no point in resisting. Just give us the princess or that beautiful face of yours will be scarred forever. Fool, only idiots attack head-on. Leave this to us. We can't make money that way. Brad, Anima, follow me. So here we go. It's going to lay out the conditions. What you need to do, you need to defeat all enemies. Like I said, this is a battle that you can't lose. It's just too easy. It just kind of gives you the setup of what you can expect in gameplay. Galgarian says, kill them all. Don't leave any survivors. Nonsense. There's no need to kill them. That's just what Goltana wants us to do. Just let them go. That's impossible. So now here we go. Again, you only do your character, so Galgarian's doing this basically on his own. It's a sweet attack, one that I wish the main character would get, but doesn't. I'm gonna move out here. Let's see what it gives me in terms of action and guts. Accumulate, can I do it on myself? Yes, it's going to give me some experience and job points, and it does take up my attack as well, so I'm going to do a little bit more damage than I would. But see, these guys all have great attacks. Life is short, buried, steady sleep, steady sword. And I love that when they die, they scream out loud. Unless it's one of your characters, then it kind of stinks. Even the monsters that you face scream out in pain. So it's just really cool. It's really different. Some of the battles can get long and tedious, depending on what you're able to, to do in terms of your characters and how you play the game, how you approach each battle, the tactical strategies. There's the different job classes, like here's archers, there's squires, there's knights. I think he just hit me for 28 points, which was not cool at all. I don't think I've ever fallen in the first battle. So there's blind. I'm really the only one who doesn't have anything here, which is kind of unfair, but what are you going to do? So I think I have for this battle, I'm a higher level, I have more hit points, so really that 28 doesn't hurt. When you do start mission 1, yeah, 155 hit points. When you start level 1, you start at level 1 when you begin the game, so it gets a little tougher. You have to buy your gear and all of that, so I want to face the archers here so I can maybe dodge them. She's going to attack the archers with her stasis sword here. And what's cool with that one is it puts a stop ability on the enemy. So it's just really cool. You can also throw stones right there. What are your initial thoughts on this game? I mean, what is... Again, it's not a typical Final Fantasy game, but you know, it is, I think, a really good game. I think there was probably one that could have stood on its own, but again, I look forward to hearing from you and your comments to see what you think. As I said, I want to try to cater this channel to you. Give you the most content, so I'm going to try to cover everything that I can here, and just, you know, give you everything within the game. I don't want to get to where it's boring. You know, the tactic can get a little boring after a while. We'll look at doing some breaks as well. Let's see, where can I go? I can hit this knight. So that's what I will do. Oh, you blocked me. So now I want to face the archers, because I don't want them to hit me. There's going to go one guy. She just job leveled up, though. After this battle, we do not keep them, so they'll be gone, and we'll have our own troop of people. I always love the music to this game too. It's got that. I guess a job level up. It has that sort of classical kind of feel to it, which is also different from the other Final Fantasy games. And plus, this one looks to be like it's sort of a medieval type game. Final Fantasy III, the one with Cecil, was kind of like that. It was Final Fantasy VI here. So again, it's a bit different. You know, what do you think about this? I'm about ready to take out this knight. So there it is. We won the battle. Like I said, this one is really, really hard to lose. Let go of me, says Princess Aurelia. Damn. They use this word a lot in this game. It was a teen rating and mainly for the language. Come here, be quiet. Why should I listen to you? What an annoying princess. Not something I recommend. Wait. Tough. Don't blame us. Blame yourself. Or God. Oh, God. Delita? You're alive, Delita? But why are you in Goltano's troops? And you'll actually fight... why? You'll actually fight alongside Delita, especially in the early going. So that's Battle Map 1, Arbonne Monastery. Now we get another little cutscene here. Delita's name appears for the first time a year before the Lion War broke out. Many soldiers who returned from the war had no jobs. Little money, as it wants you to kind of know that, and even less loyalty to the crown. Many became thieves and rebels, plotting rebellion against the royal family. At that time, robbery and murder were commonplace in Ivalice. Many heroes and wizards, yes, there will be wizards, came out of there. And Garlon was no exception either. So now we go into chapter 1, which is the meager. And this is, like I said, this is done in 3. This is at the Military Academy's auditorium. This is in 3 missions. We're going to try to do the 3 missions that will make this up. It's actually 2 battles and a stop before we go, and we'll try to get that all in here in episode 1, depending on time. The cadet says, I heard another wagon bound for Igros was attacked. Must have been the Death Corps. Something's starting. Know anything, Delita? No, but I can guess. What do you mean? Prince Larg's coming to town. Prince Larg? Why? Not only Larg, but Marquis Elmdor of Limberry, too. That's news. It's not so official. It's not an official visit, is it? There are danger zones everywhere in Ivalice. The Hokutan Knights are in full operation, but suffering from a shortage of men. So they need us cadets. Everyone fall in. So this is going to be the commander. You have a mission. As you know, barbarians are rapidly increasing here in Galleon. The traitorous Death Corps detest the royal family. We cannot overlook them. We will begin exterminating these traitors by order of our master, Larg's Knight Station at Igros Castle, and many other groups will participate. Your duty is to support the flank. Specifically, you'll go to Igros and help guard it. Here's a little bit of a whisper. Cadets, ready your swords. A gang of tortured thieves is trying to sneak into this town. We'll begin preparations now to keep them out of town. Come with me. This is the front line of operations. That's all. Prepare immediately. So now it gives us the chance to save, which I'm going to do here. I have one that was up there. That was a failed save. I like to save in 2 slots because you never know. With the PS1, you do get corrupted data, especially when you have the 24 page 15 slot card like I do. It can come back to bite you sometimes. So now we go into Battle Map 2, which is basically we want to try to have we're going to be seeing some squires and a chemist, and the chemist can be the pain. Let's see, we'll go through and see who's kind of better here. We'll use him. We got 3 more remaining. use a female squire, whichever one is better. Doesn't really seem to matter. And then I want to use 2 chemists because at some point I'm going to... Oh, I only got 1 chemist. No, we got a 2nd chemist. Because you can get a priest and a wizard. It's good if you have them. So we do this to start the battle. Now we're going to have Delita in the party. Magic City Garland is here. We don't control Delita, though. We do control the other 5. So this one, it gets you a little more into the game and sort of tests what you learn at the Arbonne Monastery. He says, "What's this? Just a bunch of kids. What luck? Okay, all we have to do is kill these kids. Then we can escape. Don't you worry, we'll kill every one of you." The conditions for winning: defeat all enemies. So we have to take them all out. So Delita moves first. We have to try to kind of keep him healthy so he stays in the battle, so this doesn't get too ugly. It can get really long if he gets down to a certain amount of hit points. He'll go and slunker off in the corner. So we don't want that. We want to be able to keep him healthy, which means I'm going to keep a chemist by him at all times to heal. I don't know how many potions I have. Might be 5. I don't know. Job level up for throwing a stone. Go figure. Animal, watch out. Don't rush them. Don't patronize me, Delita. I'm also a Beowulf. Beowulf? The Beowulf family? So you must be cadets from the military academy. Snot-nosed little nobles. Silence. Surrender or die in obscurity. And it would be obscurity if they're just thieves. What can a bunch of kids like you do? A bunch of spoiled punks like you'll never beat us. Well, let's see. Now, I can move, and I will move up here. I can take 20 of her 33, which I just did. That's the nice thing, is it tells you how many hit points your attack will hit for if it's successful. I want to kind of keep one knight here with me. He just has a dash ability, so there's not a whole lot to do here. My one chemist will go this way to hang out with Delita and keep him healed. And this chemist is going to hang out over on this side for the bigger group. You don't want to lose anybody, especially chemists, because they are not easy to recruit. You lose them, you can... I find that you can basically recruit squires, and that's really about it. So you don't really want to lose any of your... None of my guys have throw stones, so we're going to have to see if I can unlock that ability. Now Delita's going to hit for 20. He kind of leaves himself open though, being by himself. I probably should have put another squire over there. So now be able to take this one out. Let's see. I'm gonna hit for 20. And there's the screen. So that one is out. So let's see. Delita's got still 40 hit points. But I'm also going to help. My chemist can also attack. We can do 12 points of damage. Ah, and he's now level 2, which is nice. So she's still going to hang out here. She's going to actually jump over to this side to help Delita. He's going to need help besides having... I wish he had the throw stone ability, but instead she's going to have to wait. I can take these guys out here. $24 hit points at 28. And I just job leveled up. So I think I'm now Squire level 1. Not quite enough to be a knight yet. Now my chemist is going to need to fall back and heal. This chemist will heal his ally right there. The chemist can make this a really long battle. You need to take him out, but if you can. She may be too far to give it. Nope, she can give it to the chemist. But it's not going to hit. So that ended up being a wasted potion. These guys are basically healed up. And that's 2 down. And he's gonna back out. I don't think my Squire can actually get down here. Nope. But we can make this a 2-on-1 battle here. My chemist is healed, and he's gonna fall back to a bit of safety. It's now 3 down. So now we want to start getting over here, because this is where the rest of the enemies are. Delia's still sitting with 42. She could definitely probably use one about now. So chemists are definitely very helpful, but you have to keep them protected. And that's what I'm going to be trying to do over here. Nice little critical hit for 12. Move her back. So now Deletum decides he wants to move forward. And he's still okay, but I want to keep my chemist again. I want to keep him close. And this guy's just kind of pinned himself in. He's going to go down unless this chemist gets over there and heals. Unfortunately, I don't have the accumulate one anymore. Okay, so the chemist did not heal. See where I can get to. Am I next to the chemist? Yes. Keep the chemist worrying about himself right now. Chemist is actually going to attack, and if he lands this, there's that. So now the chemist is, I believe, the only one left. And he can be kind of difficult. She's going to kind of hang out over here for now. Can't get to the chemist at this point. Can hop in front of mine, but again, without the throw stone ability, there's not really anything I can do here. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to surround the chemist, not let him really get away. He's gonna heal himself. Oh, no he didn't. I thought he would have, but he did not. Probably a mistake, because now he's going to go down. Now Chang gets a level up in this job. And why not let my other chemist finish off a chemist? And that's Magic City Garland. Why do you continue committing acts like robbery? You wouldn't have died this way if you led an honest life. So we did beat the battle. And it's going to give us some spoils here. It's going to give us some gil. 500 gil, which is nice. An extra 2,000 gil, a mithril knife, a phoenix down, and a potion. So that's Battle 1 of Mission 1. Battle Map 2. We wait to see. See, now we're on the world map, so we can place the cursor anywhere and go back and forth. If you want to level up, you can kind of go back and forth. Before we go to that battle, the thing that I want to do is I want to see if my guys have been able to learn anything. So we're going to see, did I learn anything? There we go. I learned throw stone, yell, not yet, but I have, right there, as you can see, I have 225 job points. To throw a stone, it's going to take 90 job points. So I'm going to take that. And I'm going to see what Chang has learned here. He should also be able to get the throw stone, yes. So we want that. We didn't use him, but we want to see what did he learn as a chemist. Yes, that's what you really want. You want Phoenix Downs, because if any of your people fall in battle, that will help you big time. So, what did Rachel learn? Was she able to learn anything here? Let's see. Nope. Well, she has dash, but no, she only has 84 job points, so 6 more before she can throw a stone. We didn't use her. But let's see what Cosmos the Chemist. Not Phoenix Down yet. So at least we got one that we can get Phoenix Down for. So now what we do is we want to get... we want to go to the shop. We want to now equip our people with the best stuff that they can get. I've already got, obviously, the broadsword, so there's nothing else there. He seems to be pretty well taken care of. Chang and everybody seems to be pretty well taken care of at this point. So now what we want to do is we got 3 Phoenix Downs. We got 4,500 in our war funds to select from. So I'm going to buy 3. And then we only have 3 potions. I I actually want more than that, so I'm going to buy 7 of them. And then, of course, again, I'm going to save. It's just something that I recommend doing, because you definitely just need to do it. I'm not going to save it to that one. Well, yeah, I could. So my character is still level 1. Now, the next place to go is to Mandalia Plains. That's going to be our 3rd battle map and the 2nd battle of Mission 1. This will probably be the last one, just for time, depending on how quick we can get through this one. I kind of wanted to complete Mission 1 here, but I don't want to really overdo it too much. So we'll do... Oops, what did I do? I think I just went to a little cutscene ahead of time here that you would normally do after this one is done. Yes, this is when the main character, or in this case, supposed to be my father, on his deathbed. Having attained the highest rank of Heavenly Knight, brave Balbanes was facing his last days. The end of the 50-year war, the Bielv residence. At least I think I'm saying that right. I don't know if you think I'm saying it wrong. Put it in the comments below. I'd like to know. I've always had problems with that name. How goes the battle? Through swift action, we were able to recover Limberry. It's only a matter of time before the Adalia army leaves Altania for... Don't worry. The secret messengers sent to Count Linar has returned. Count Linar has agreed to your plan. Good, then at last, this long war will finally come to an end. Father, don't cry, my daughter. Now they're asking for me, just when we need him most. Where is he? Daisedarg, Zalbag, my beloved sons. Take care of him. He may be your half-brother, but he is my own flesh. And now, here I come. Father. Lower your voice. I'm glad you came. Let me look at you. Father. It has been a long time. You've become a fine man. You start at the academy in spring, don't you? Listen, a Bielv has served the royal family for generations. The warrior spirit is in us. Never shame your name, never tolerate injustice. Living true to your heart is the warrior's way, the Bielv way. I understand, Father. Delita's a good boy. He should serve you well. I've asked the dean to accept him into the academy. It shocked the dean a bit. He will serve you well. Treat him well. Yes, Father. Take good care of Alma. Become a fine knight. And with that, the last breath. So, again, it's the tactical game, different. Again, I'd like to know, when I get to the power leveling part, because that's going to come, do you want to see it on screen? You can see all the different monsters that are in this game. Or would you rather have me do it offline? I'll still try to show you all the different character developments, the job training, the job classes. So we'll move on to the next battle, but I'll try to show you all the job classes. You know, there's a summoner, which is kind of cool. I had a summoner before and I really dug having a summoner, if I can say it right. It was just really cool. We'll put Cheng, my squire, here. Now we only have 4 because we still have Delita, so I have 2 remaining. Kasem's gonna have to kind of step out of this one. I want my 2 chemists here to be able to heal and use Phoenix Suns. Oh, I can use. Oh no. There's my other chemist, so now there's our 4 capacity. And we start Mandalia Plains. Now, this one you have 2 options that you can do. There's 2 objectives that you can choose from, and we'll get into that as this main, as the storyline kind of continues here. Still breathing. What do we do? Don't be stupid. We just need to get the marquee. Right. Hey, don't blame us. Blame fate. What? Damn, the Hokutan Knights. See, there's that word again. It likes to come up. Death Corps. They're attacking someone. Now, here's our choice. We can either destroy the Death Corps, which means defeat all the enemies, and that moves on, or we can save, his name is Algus. If we decide to save him, then we have to make sure that he doesn't get to 0 hit points. If he does, we lose the battle. If we choose option 1, he can go down to 0 hit points, and he just becomes inactive, and we're still good to keep fighting. So we're going to do the easier of the 2, and we're going to destroy the Death Corps. Now, you can do this without him dying. It's just not easy. My character says, our duty is to destroy the Death Corps. Get them. Delita doesn't agree. He says, are you mad? Leaving him stranded? Is this how you fight? I'll save him. So Delita thinks he's the big hero here. So again, the conditions for winning is going to be to defeat all enemies. Delita kind of goes off, does his own thing. Algus says, reinforcements. Thank God. Now, we don't control him either. But he also can't move. He's kind of stuck where he's at. I like to sort of see what the enemy tries to do here, and then figure out my way of moving. If there's a different way that you would fight the battle, let me know in the comments below. I beat this game a long time ago, but obviously not perfect. They're all ganging up on him, so I think that's probably the direction we all should be headed as well. Can't really do anything here as everybody is kind of too far away. Though I want to keep my chemists away from that Red Panther. Keep them with my main group to heal and bring anybody back. So now everybody's moving toward the center of the battlefield here, as you can see. Algus, he doesn't run away, but he does have a potion, so again, you probably could save him. He should fall back, which is going to draw the enemy to me and make this a little bit more of a quicker fight, I think. I always like to try to gang up on one enemy and take them out as quick as I can. So what I like is it tells me I'm going to do 24 hit points of damage, and because I'm facing him from the side, he can't dodge it, so it's going to hit for 100% of it. So that puts him in a weakened position. Oh, we picked up an oak staff. There's hidden treasures too on the battlefield in the different parts of the grid of the battlefield. Now this has a 95% chance of hitting, and it will finish him off, which it does. And Chang leveled up to 2. And I still love that screen that they do. Gotta get my chemists out here. So far, nobody's really taken any damage yet, so I don't need to use any potions, any Phoenix Downs. If you can go without using potions or Phoenix Downs, that's obviously a good thing. They just kind of came after me there, and now they're going to gang up on me. So I'm going to have to get my chemists up there to heal. I don't know why Delita fell back, but did. Now, he is not going to be able to heal my guy. So all he can do is just kind of wait right now. See where she can move to if she has a chance to heal, and I don't think she can. Don't want to really move her there. That's getting kind of close to the cat. Or the Red Panther. We'll move her here. Let's see, what does Algus decide to do? Hit for 25, not bad. I'm at least safe right now. I'm going to finish this guy off. That's 2 down. And now I'm going to sort of fall back to the chemist, because I only have how many hit points? Well, I have 39, but I'd rather fall back with the group, kind of regroup. He's also going to get moved back. So we kind of have a line here. So now he's poisoned. Let's see what Delita does. Besides not really attacking. Now my chemist is going to use a potion can't use it on Chang yet because he's out of the way, but I can put it on my guy. he's going to fall back to a safer place of safety here. She will move and help Chang out with the potion. Not that he's dangerously low, but I just don't want anybody to fall, and I don't want to use Phoenix Downs. Potions are a lot cheaper than Phoenix Downs, so I'd rather use those. Let's see what Algus does as he's poisoned. He's taken 6 damage. Should be able to take this guy out? No. So now I will move and focus up on the thieves. Chang's gonna come back here and finish off poor little dude here. Charge forward. Doesn't do a whole lot. And yes, the chemist can attack, and he's going to attack. He can do 12 hit points, which is at least a bit of help. And now he will move over here. That way I can get other people around. She can't do much of anything right now, so she's in a holding pattern. And Algus leveled up. Even though he's a guest in the party, I can't really do anything with him. I can't get to that thief, but I can start this thief over here. Cut him down almost half. Chang will finish him off. And now move forward. Delita just kind of goes back and forth. He's not that grand of a character, I don't think. My chemist is going to get in on the act. She hasn't done much in this battle, so... "12's better than nothing. He'll move forward. There's nothing really for him to do here but to just kind of wait. And somebody just turned into Crystal there. Algus picked it up. And we'll finish this battle off. So, we did save Algus. We did defeat all the enemies. My character says, "Are you okay?" "Barely, but the Marquis." "Marquis? You mean Marquis Elmdor?" "Yeah. Who are you?" "We're military cadets. I think we can help. Tell us more." So now we're going to get our battle spoils again. We did use up some potions. So we get 700 gil. We got a couple of potions back, so that's good. It saves us from maybe having to stock up. on them. So that was Battle Map 3. So we're going to get just through this part. I'm Algus of the Limberry Aegeus Knights. A knight? I mean a cadet like you all. I'm Anima Beolv. This is Delita, a good friend. Beolv of the Hokuten? Excellent, how lucky I am. I beg you, please help me save the Marquis. What are you talking about? The Marquis is still alive. They've kidnapped him. He will be killed if we don't act fast. I don't know what I would do if... So please, help me, please. Relax. We don't know for sure if he'll be killed. There must be some reason for Death Korps to take him. They might have made some demands. Besides, there is nothing we can do. The Marquis was kidnapped, and I'm sure by now everyone at Igros Castle is up in arms. First, we should go to Igros and report. Alright, let's do that. Algus not very happy. So, how would you have done that battle any differently? Again, leave that in the comments below. I'd like to get your opinions of how you would handle these battles if you just kind of go all out, or if you if you go all out, or just try to isolate one. So we go to Igros. This is going to basically be the end of mission 1. But we will do this little cutscene, and then we will end it and the opening episode here. I hear you beat the first troops. I'm glad to be your brother. The senior statesman spoke highly of you. You are truly descended from Beolvs. Thank you. Aren't you happy? Oh yes, I am. Thank you for the kind words. You might have heard about the enemy attacking Elmdar's carriage and kidnapping him. What would you have us do? I've already had Zalbag send out a search party. They'll probably demand ransom if he's still alive. What would you have us do? Highness, please let me have 100 soldiers. I beg you, let me avenge my comrade's murder. I said it's taken care of. Didn't you hear me? Galleon isn't any place for you. Let us handle it. But, think of your rank, Algus. I have forgotten, or have you forgotten, you're just a soldier without rank of knighthood. Erg. I want you to guard Igros Castle. It shouldn't be so difficult. Danger probably won't get this far. So now we have another little cutscene. My family was once respected like the Beolvs. My grandfather was captured during the 50-year war. He sold his friends out to the enemy to save himself. But as he left the castle, he got stabbed in the back by a cadet just like myself. One of my grandfather's friends managed to escape and spread the story around. Of course, my father didn't believe it, but everyone else did. They deserted him. Rank. Daisadar would never meet with someone like me. Delita! Teta! Alma Zalbag. The whole crew showing up here. Brother, you came back. Long time no see, brother. heard how you beat the thieves in Garaland. That's worthy of a behold. I'm sure Father would have been pleased with you. Thank you. Heh, haven't changed a bit. You don't like that much, eh? Delita, you look good. I heard about your role also. Just look how happy Teta is. Delita, I'm glad you're doing well. And you also. How is your schooling? Fine. Everyone is so nice to me. I'd like to talk more with you, but I must hunt down some thieves. Pardon me. I pray for your victory. And he gives a little wave as he turns his back. The Death Corps had demanded a ransom. What? I can't understand it. The Death Corps claimed to be anarchists, but they only rob and hurt the nobility. It's hard to believe they would kidnap the Marquis just for money. Absurd. Why, they're nothing more than knaves, I say. The spy we sent still hasn't returned. He's probably in trouble, but the nobles say there's no need to search for his whereabouts. Where was he when you last heard from him? A trade city called Dorder, east of Galleon. Guarding a castle is boring work, don't you think? So now he'll be off? Teta, I'm sorry. We must go. Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself. As they give each other a little hug. Don't worry, I'll come back safely, so be a good girl. Well then, let's go, Algus. What Teta said is not true. Actually, something wrong with Teta? She has been picked on at school because of her rank. Sorry, I shouldn't have worried you like that. Teta will be okay. I'll be there for her. Trust me. I'm not worried, but don't you overdo it. You're the one going too far to meet their expectations. Just be yourself and don't be restricted by your name. You sound like our mother. Ha 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 ha. And she calls out the main character's name, which is me, Anima. So this should take us back onto the map, and in doing so, let me see if it will. We got, yep, it's going to lay out the new areas where we need to go. Where you see the green blinking, that's, we can run into a random battle there. So I'm going to stock up a little bit at Egros Castle. I have 3,950 in war funds, but I'll do that in the beginning of the next episode. Because we did finish mission 1, and it was a little longer than I wanted it to be, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and leave your comments below. Again, you know, the key questions. Do you think this game could have stood on its own without the Final Fantasy name, or did Square decide to cash in and make this a bigger game using the name? Also, do you want to see power leveling and how the different job classes work? Let me know in the comments below. And again, please like and please subscribe and spread the word. I'll see you again next time on Video Rewind Gamer.